Yeah, I had the pleasure of meeting him once, but I was so nervous. He came up and I got introduced to him and I asked for a photo, which was fine. And then I said, "Oh, Bruce, would you mind smiling in the photo?" And as I was saying, "Would you mind smiling in the photo?" I said, "What have I done?" Yeah, I'm a huge Bruce Springsteen fan. I've got my own gin, which is 708. So now obviously there's lots of different mixes you can do and lots of different drinks you can make him. In the 70s, he's going to be old school. He's rock and roll, old school. So it has to be something classic. I mean, all these songs are classic. They're all hits. So I think the old classic martini, not the half drunken one like I have, but a full classic martini, I think would be the best to give the boss, Bruce Springsteen. Yeah, I had the pleasure of meeting him once. I've never done it to anyone else in my life, but I was so nervous. I did, and you know, sometimes when you just, as you're speaking, you want to take those words back. He came up and I got introduced to him and I asked for a photo, which was fine. And then I said, "Oh, Bruce, would you mind smiling in the photo?" And as I was saying, "Would you mind smiling in the photo?" I said, "What have I done?" And he sort of looked at me and went, "Yep." And we did the photo, and I've got the photo, and it's like, I got this awkward, embarrassed look on my face because I was just an absolute dick. I didn't have any control over what I was saying, and then he walked off and I just went, "Oh, that was my hero, the one person I idolise." And so hopefully I get another chance before it's too late. Late 70s, or mid to late 70s, I think. Yeah, all that like Born to Run album, Darkness on the Edge of Town, Greetings from Asbury Park, all those ones before Born in the USA. And then I think it was 85, Born in the USA came, and it was a concert here, and I was 15. I remember lining up at the showgrounds overnight. I stayed overnight, and there were so many people there. And once they opened the gates to get into the concert, everyone just barged in and everyone got pushed, and I got pushed to the front, so I saw like 4 or 5 rows from the front, and I had just sitting up to him. It was just unbelievable. And I think since then, I think I'm in the 40s, somewhere around 42, 43 concerts I've seen Bruce Springsteen play over a long period of time. I think obviously seeing him in your hometown here in Melbourne was pretty amazing. I had the opportunity to see him in Madison Square Garden, but it didn't eventuate in the end. So yeah, seeing him in your hometown here in Melbourne was pretty amazing. He's just a legend. All the stories you hear about him, about just how down to earth and that he is, I think he comes across like that. And his music, he puts on a show for the fans too. They're well over 2 hours. I've been lucky enough to experience some pretty amazing concerts with Coldplay. Chris Martin's a very dear friend, a very good mate, one of my best friends. And Ed Sheeran's a dear friend as well. So I've been lucky enough to see some wonderful concerts. But it's something special when your childhood hero in Bruce Springsteen plays and you go and watch him. Yeah, it's awesome. And I know every word to all the songs too. So I'm one of those, I stand there and sing the whole time too.